Disney spent decades creating magical worlds. But in 1957, there wasn't a single black animator inside the building. Then one black artist changed animation history forever. His name was Floyd Norman. At just 21 years old, Floyd walked into the Walt Disney Company carrying a sketchbook and a dream. There was no diversity initiative, no corporate campaign, no public announcement. He was simply hired because somebody looked at his artwork and said, "This kid can draw." And draw he could. Floyd became the first black animator ever hired by Disney. Think about what that meant in 1957 America. Segregation was still legal across much of the country. The civil rights movement was still fighting for basic equality. Yet every day Floyd walked into a studio where he was often the only black person in the room. Most people would have felt the pressure. Floyd focused on the work. His drawings helped bring classic Disney films to life. He worked on Sleeping Beauty, helping animate the woodland creatures that audiences still remember today. He contributed to The Sword in the Stone and eventually worked on one of Disney's most beloved projects, The Jungle Book. But something even more remarkable happened. Walt Disney noticed him. At Disney, animation and story development were two different worlds. Many artists could draw. Far fewer could shape stories. Walt recognized Floyd's talent and moved him into story development, one of the most respected creative positions in the studio. That wasn't a symbolic promotion, that was trust. It meant Floyd wasn't just drawing characters. He was helping shape the stories millions of children would grow up watching. And he was doing it at a time when black representation in mainstream entertainment was almost non-existent. But Floyd wasn't interested in simply being the first. He wanted to help create something new. By the late 1960s, he left Disney and co-founded an independent animation studio. While much of Hollywood continued ignoring black audiences, Floyd envisioned stories where black children could be heroes, explorers, scientists, and adventurers. Decades before diversity became a corporate buzzword, Floyd Norman was already building it. Then something unusual happened. Disney wanted him back, so he returned. And later another animation giant came calling, Pixar Animation Studios. Floyd contributed to projects connected to some of the most successful animated films ever created, including Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., and Mulan. Generation after generation grew up watching worlds that Floyd helped create. Most of them never knew his name, but they knew his work. And that's the thing about pioneers. Sometimes they don't stand in front of the spotlight. Sometimes they build the stage everyone else stands on. When Floyd reached retirement age, Disney expected him to slow down. He had other ideas. Instead of saying he retired, Floyd joked that he had been refired because he never stopped creating, never stopped sketching, never stopped telling stories. Today, well into his 90s, Floyd Norman continues drawing, proving that passion doesn't come with an expiration date. One black artist walked into Disney when no one looked like him. He opened a door that had been closed for generations. And because he refused to quit, millions of children grew up seeing richer, better stories on screen. If Floyd Norman's story inspired you, like this video, share it with someone who loves animation and follow for more black history they never taught in school. Comment "He drew the way" if you believe pioneers